Hey loves, congratulations! We've made it through to Samhain or Halloween, and in the old ways, this is way before we relied on electricity, Tesco's and Walmart. When we really lived with the land, the sun and the earth, we would be spending today honouring our ancestors. We would be celebrating the end of the old year. This will be New Year right now. And we would be letting go of the old, of what we collected this year, and really setting our intentions to celebrate this brand new year ahead. So I'm sending you loads of positive vibes and wishes for the good release of 2020. Because in the old ways, it's over. And we're starting a brand new year with, it's so important to really set our intentions. But more importantly, right now, today is really, really good to release old fears. Release the grief, the pain and the sadness of what we created and collected in 2020 and let it go, bless and release it. So here's some lovely little rituals that I'd really encourage you to do today. I will be doing this today. This morning, my dear friend is coming over, Julie Ann Angel. I'm sure there'll see pictures of us later. And we're coming over to do a lovely blessing. We're going to do some work on releasing and letting go of 2020 and our personal and collective fears. And we're also going to do some work on really setting our intentions of the year to come. And we will be sending you, our beautiful community of badasses, we're sending you loads and loads of healing vibes. So if you start smiling and feeling warm tingles around us, that will be us sending you telepathic good wishes. So you can join in with us if you like, energetically. And here's what I encourage you to do. I encourage you to do your own little self-blessing or ritual by lighting a candle and really honour those who have passed this year, both in your private life and those beautiful souls that passed over during this pandemic. So that would be really good to do that. And know that they're still with us on some level. If you've lost people this year, or even those in other years that you've lost, they're still with us, darling. They're still looking out for us. So today's a really lovely day to feel close to them and to honour them, okay? And then after that, what I'd like you to do is really think about the fears that you've collected this year and bless and release them, let them go. But I also like you to think about all the good stuff that you learned in your self-awareness this year. Maybe you learned to love yourself more. Maybe you realised that you were a force to be reckoned with. And hopefully you absolutely see how resilient you are and we are as humans. I hope that this year we also saw a more coming together, more of an awareness of how we have not been kind to each other through different colour skin or whatever makes us, what has made a separation in our humanity, which should never have been. And we can make amends by doing our bit of educating ourselves on the mistakes that we've made as a collective and as we've made personally. And I personally am using this time this year to really educate myself on all levels. Educate myself on loving myself more, educate myself on privilege, and educate myself on forgotten histories of amazing, amazing, amazing people, because we're all bloody freaking amazing, aren't we? But a few sectors in society have been predominantly forgotten in their amazing histories. And I feel it's our job to educate ourselves on what's going on in our society and making steps, getting involved to create change. So that's something that we can really focus on this year, about what come into our awareness and into our education, and choose to bless and release it and choose to be part of the change in our society. And then I would really like you to set the intentions, please, of what you want this new year to bring you. Last year, I asked, it's around my birthday, is around this time. My birthday's in November. And last year, my intention was to surrender more and let go a bit more, be less kind of controlling with my own willpower of making things happen, and more aligned with my focus and more aligned with my purpose, actually, and to let go and to let some higher power sort of come in and direct me. And I felt a lot happier. I felt a lot more grace in my life through that. This year, I'm going to sit and ponder on what my intention is, and I'm sure there'll be a video about it in the next few days. So I want you to know, Happy New Year, Happy Samhain or Halloween, and make sure you use this time for a beautiful, mindful, badass practice, and know that I love you. We're in this together.